Hey everybody, we're back. If you're new, thanks for joining us. I'm Shannon, that's Coco. Click that subscribe button, please. I'm Mama. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. Y'all, we are going to do a full review, pretty full, kind of full, a full review on these little Too Faced minis that have come out. I ordered them online. Seems to be pretty hard to find them in the store. They're kind of sold out. I got mine from Ulta. This one, Be My Lover, is only available online, so that's why I was like, I'll just purchase it all online at one time. Came in pretty quickly also. I'll link all of them below if you want to get them. Let's go over the first one. We have Fruitcake here. You get 8 eyeshadows. 3 of them are shimmer shades and 5 of them are matte. The packaging here is kind of embossed. I have never had Fruitcake. I have no clue, but I assume this is what Fruitcake is supposed to look like. This is also supposed to smell like Fruitcake. Let me tell you, this smells horrible. I don't know what Fruitcake smells like, but this is really bad. It's really bad. Coco, do you want to smell it again? Yeah, I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to because we've smelled it. It stinks. You like it or it stinks? Stinks. We have some swatches here because we did go over that Tarte blush set. We did an Ulta shop with me. I'll link that. I don't know which video is going out first, which is what I said in the Ulta video. But let's go ahead. We're going to swatch all of these. I did use this shade right here today. I used it on my lid. I used a brush and it actually applied well. Normally with shades like that, when I use a brush, it doesn't apply well. But I wanted to use a brush to see whether or not it would, because the other shade I used on the outer corner in the crease, it was lacking pigment. I really had to build it up. So I'm glad that this worked. Let's go ahead and swatch these. I don't like swatching mattes often because sometimes I feel like they're just dry and I get this scratchy, feeling and I don't like it. That shimmer though is really nice. So this is the shade Haters Gonna Cake. Then we have Candied Pineapple, Rum for the Hills, and then Want a Piece of Me, question mark. This is what those shades look like. They swatch really well. That feels really nice. I feel like this one might be a pretty shade. Then we have Forbidden Fruitcake, Nobody Loves Me, Cherry, and then Toasty Buns. No, Frosty Buns, not Toasty. Frosty Buns. That is really, it swatches really nice. These swatch really, really nicely. And then this one is duochrome. So it has green and kind of like brown. Brown, purple-ish. It's a little flaky there. But this is what those shades look like. Look at that duochrome. Like, what is that? Brown greeny? Brown, yeah, like brown greeny.
Brown greeny.
Yeah, brown greeny. Okay, so on the website, it says that the Forbidden Fruit is a mini 8-well eyeshadow palette full of warm and cozy shades inspired by the classic holiday treat. Never had Fruitcake. Is Fruitcake just cake with fruit in it? Is it Jello with fruit in it? I'm gonna have to Google that now. Full coverage, multi-finish, matte, shimmer, metallic, blah, blah, blah. It's $27. Is it worth it? I don't know about for 27 bucks, just because I feel like with their minis, when you have so many of their mini palettes already, it's like, give me something different. And it's hard to give me something different because I have almost all of them. I feel like this shade I would use on my brow bone. This shade could be a nice transition shade for me. I do love this. I feel like this is the only one that's throwing me off because generally I try to keep it safe and I don't ever go with these type of shades. I'm gonna keep the palette because I have my little mini collection growing, okay? I have a little mini family, a little Too Faced mini family of mini palettes. Anyway, let's move on to the next thing here. Lipstick of the day is a little mini Pat McGrath. It comes in that 3-pack. You can find it at like the Sephora checkout, but I'll try to link it below along with the makeup and everything. Okay, then we have the Christmas coffee. It's supposed to smell like coffee on Christmas morning, which I don't understand because I don't drink a different coffee on Christmas morning than I do every other day, or I don't drink a different coffee on my birthday than I would drink any other day. So I don't understand the concept there. I don't know if this is supposed to smell cinnamony, but it has a scent. At least it doesn't smell like shit like this one. Okay, let's put it that way.
I want to smell it.
Okay.
smells good.
Smells good? You like that one?
Yeah.
Good. So this, I did actually use this one. Well, my intention was to just use this palette. I started with this shade here, and this is Slow Roasted. It was just, that burgundy shimmer was calling to me. And I'll be honest, I was slightly disappointed. If you look at it, you can see that I really had to dig in there with my brush. For me to have only used this one time, just one time, I feel like I had to build it up. I'm interested to see how it swatches because I feel like it's gonna swatch amazingly, but I had to like pack it on, and then when I blended it out, I pretty much blended it all away, and I'd have to like keep packing it on, which is why I went and dove into this palette, because I wanted to see if there was a difference there. And I feel like the eyeshadow I used from this palette, I didn't have to pack it on like I did with this one. So I don't know, keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and swatch them though. Online it says, Too Faced is calling all the caffeine queens. Get your color fix from 8 tasty shadows that warm you up like hot latte on a cold morning in the Christmas Coffee Mini Eyeshadow Palette. Coco, where are you going? You getting some new makeup? Yeah? Coco's getting some new makeup. So online it says this is a limited edition eyeshadow palette. Generally, I've gotten to the point where I don't really like to purchase limited edition things, because then when I wear them, I can't, well, I can tell y'all what I have on, but then you can't go get it, so I'm less likely to wear it. Anyway, we have Holy Shit, SH*T, Holy Shit, Cinnamon Chai, Warm, this is Warm Me Up, and then Cool Whip. Cool with a K. Why would they call a green Cool Whip? I feel like this should more be a Cool Whip, right? And maybe this would be the Holy Shit because there's green. Kind of want y'all to be able to see, look how ashy I am. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. I want y'all to be able to see the, I would say differences, but really like the similarities in the two palettes there. So that's the first 4. It says 1 swipe payoff here online. I don't know if after using that burgundy shade, maybe if you swipe it literally with your finger, but with the brush, wasn't working amazingly for me. Then you have Christmas Coffee, Candy Cane Latte, Slow Roasted, and Beautiful Day. Brew as in brew, but beautiful, beautiful. Let's do that last one there. I really want to see how it's gonna, see, it swatches amazing. It swatches amazing, but then I really had to dig into that bad boy. Like, I was disappointed. I was disappointed at the amount of, normally I'm a double dipper, a triple dipper, but I had to like double my double. Okay, anyway, so from here down is the coffee palette. This is all of them. I mean, it just seems very similar. I mean, honestly, it just seems very similar, and I would like to see some differences. When you're spending $30 on a palette and it's this size, like, that's, I would like to see more differences. That's all I'm saying. So generally the palette is nice. It's pretty. I didn't like that I had to work with this so much. I feel like there are other palettes that I have that I don't have to put in that much effort and keep going over it and over and packing it on. Again, with the green, that's not a shade that I'll generally use. These are my safe shades, and then the brown. So I could use this as a travel palette, and I could probably create a few different looks, and it would work for me because, you know, I have these safe shades. And if I wanted to get a little funky, funky, I don't know what's, anyway, corny, I'm corny. Then, you know, if I wanted to shake things up, shake it up, I could use that green shade. So there's that. I don't know, it just, the smell and everything, I feel like with the chocolate bars, yeah, but with everything else they kind of miss, except for this one. This one they did okay with, which I feel like would be hard for them to screw up anyway. Another $27 palette. Then we have the Be My Lover palette. It's only available online. She's beautiful. What I don't understand is, why do they do this where you have 2 smaller and then 6 larger ones? They do it sometimes, but then in like these, they're all the same size. So I don't get that. And it's not just that it's shaped differently, because I looked at the weight and these are actually less product in the pans. So why do they do that? When you could give us all of it. Oy, oy, oy. Don't mix them up, Coco. I actually really love these NARS lip glosses, so I would prefer that we don't waste them. But I also really love this blush, and y'all know we waste that a lot. Okay. let's get into this one. So it says, Too Faced Be My Lover mini eyeshadow palette is small but mighty and contains 8 perfectly coordinated eyeshadows to take you from morning coffee to date night. I feel like that's true. Wearable warm tones and pinks, rich high pigment, shadows, smooth silky formula, smells like roses. This one does actually smell like roses. They did pretty well with that. But I think generally speaking, when you want something to smell like roses and you're a company that could afford to actually make that happen, roses is not a hard scent to replicate. Let's go ahead and swatch these. They feel nice. I think out of the 3 palettes, I like this one the best. This is more of my color story, so obviously I would like this one more. So this is what we have here. This one is XOXO True Love Crazy For You #4, and then Be Mine. I feel like this is a Valentine's palette. So why did they come out with this now when, you know, they could have released it for Valentine's? But, you know, I mean, I like the palette, so cool. These are the first 4 shades. They swatch nicely. Be interested to see how well they actually work, you know? And then we have this, and the shimmers are all on the bottom, and the mattes are on the top. I just don't understand. Why can't you give us the same amount of product? Why can't you do that? It doesn't make sense to me. Okay, so I also feel like the mattes might be a little bit powdery here. Okay, so we have Hot Stuff, Hubba Bubba, Hey Sugar, and You Are Cute. Letter U, letter R, cute. Coffee, Mama's coffee? Yeah. Let's swatch them. Yeah, I love coffee. Oh, Coco, you're silly. Okay, y'all. This is what that looks like. The palette is pretty. I'm not mad at this palette. I do feel like the mattes are a little bit dry. You might have some kick up or fallout or whatever you want to call it, but generally I like the color story, so I'm not mad at this one. 100% would definitely keep this one. The other 2 I would be on the fence about if I wasn't a collector. You know what, I should do a review on all of my little mini palettes, but y'all, that would be a long ass review. So generally speaking, I mean, I feel like you could get away with, if you wanted to purchase just one, you could just pick. They're so similar in the eyeshadows that you get. And then this one, I feel like this one is, oh, Coco, I feel like this one is significantly different than these 2, obviously, just a completely different color story. Thank you, Coco. Thank you for helping. $27. I also feel like you could have put this into one palette. I feel like they do those minis to take all our damn money, because you could have put this into one palette. It would have been a boring ass palette if it was, you know what I'm saying? But this could fit into one palette and you charge us the $45 you would normally charge or whatever it is, versus $60 for, you're pretty much getting the same damn thing. As a makeup person, I see the difference, but as a makeup person, I also feel like you're just trying to get all the coins, and I don't like being taken advantage of. Although, I mean, I could always return it or not buy it. It's you know, it's me. But still, just saying. Anyway, before I ramble on, if you haven't already, don't forget to like, subscribe. Oh, yeah, wants to do it. Oh, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, click the all those good things. Bye. Good job. Okay, try. Good job. Good job.
We cannot find it.
Oy. Don't mix them up, Coco. I mean, they look pretty similar, but come on, man. Put one. Come on, you can do it. Okay, close them up, please. No, take them and close them. Oh. That looks beautiful, Coco. That's so gorgeous. That's really nice combination. I love it. Do you feel pretty?
Yeah.
Good.
Ooh, somebody bought that.
Somebody bought that, Coco?
Yeah.
Okay, sit down. Cinnamon roll?
Yeah, I like cinnamon roll.
No, that's coffee and a gingerbread man.
I like this.